Good morning everyone, I'm Rebecca Gabriel and today we are doing another daily card reading. It's Monday the 11th of January and for many people they are getting back into their normal work routine, and so I'm wishing everybody a fantastic start to the year. I've just had my workout with my beautiful group of women, and we do our workout in the park. It's the best way to get me to do my fitness. So I'm wearing my new t-shirt and anyway finally managed to get some quiet time in the park. It's been very busy this morning. I have a different deck that I'd like to pull a card from, and well, in fact I have pulled a card. It's a Dreamtime deck, so it's an Australian deck here, and it's by Laura Bowen, and it connects with the ancient spirits and nature of Australia. It's really beautiful. Now the card I pulled didn't end up being an animal totem. It was the card for the moon. I'll just show you. It's beautifully illustrated with an indigenous painting here of the moon, and I will be referring to the book here just to explain its significance. So in indigenous culture, it's very much about the moon represents, well, it is actually in many cultures going back in time, it represents femininity or associated with femininity. And it's also in indigenous cultures associated with secrets and mystery, which, you know, it's also known as women's business and men's business. I really love that. Now, we know that the moon is very powerful, and it's powerful because it has quite a significant effect on our oceans, as it also does on the female womb. During the full moon time, we have periods of illumination. So what that means is we are in more awareness. So not only is the moon illuminating the planet so beautifully, it also is an opportunity for us to become aware of things that we perhaps don't normally pay attention to. The darkness of the moon, when we go into that dark phase, this is a time for questioning and reflecting. So we all know that the moon has very distinct cycles, and you know, as we do in life, and as we feel the cycles of our own movements in life and emotions in life, the things that occur for us. So the moon offers us, it's a messenger, and offers us the knowledge that life is all about having cycles. So I've got some very noisy cockatoos in the background. And so those cycles in our life are where sometimes we have periods of really full, deep and understanding of things. Answers come to us. We're very aware of why things happen and the way they happen. But we also go through phases where we don't have those answers, and we're seeking, and we go into periods of deeper reflection. All of these different cycles are very, very important to our mental and emotional well-being, our spiritual growth, and it's necessary to have periods of illumination and awareness and more activity, and then periods of quietness where we go into deeper reflection to understand ourselves more deeply and the things that are occurring around us, and noticing that everything is about energy. So cycles and energy. It's important to also recognize that, you know, a lot of the time we can experience a great deal of frustration not having the answers to things, but we're not always going to have those answers, and nor do we necessarily need to feel that we have to have answers to things. But certainly it's important to go through that process of questioning, reflecting, asking ourselves, what do we need to know that we've kept suppressed or hidden? What do we need to know about ourselves? What are our emotions pointing to and indicating for us that perhaps we've been ignoring? So questioning is important, reflecting is important. And as we do all of this, and we go through periods of feeling strong and powerful and other periods where we feel unsettled, what's always important to remember is that we always have our personal power to create our reality, and we can always draw on our inner wisdom and our inner light. It's important to know that whether we have the answers or not, that we do take responsibility for our life, that we do make choices and do take actions based on what we know and the best that we can do for our life. rather than to sit passively or go through life passively and expect life to happen to us. We're actually responsible for creating our life. So the moon helps us to remember it's important to set our intentions, to be very self-aware, and to go within to find the answers, and to really understand how important it is to know ourselves really intimately. And in this way, we're acknowledging our own power to create our life, to be the person that we want to be. So the moon helps us to understand the cycles of life, the periods of time where we have a lot of energy and we're very aware and we feel like we have the answers, and then the periods of time where we go into darkness and we retreat, a little bit like the hermit energy, where we go into a place where we need to have that deeper reflection for questioning, to understand ourselves more deeply. And there's going to be all of those gradations in between. So I love that. I love the permission that it gives us to understand that we're so connected with nature, and it represents the way we are as human beings, how we are responding to our own life mentally, emotionally, physically and spiritually. So I hope you've enjoyed that reading for today from this Dreamtime Reading Cards. There's beautiful illustrations. I will use this again. So have a beautiful day and a great start to your week, getting into January and the start of 2021. May this year be a year of much greater awareness for you, spiritual awareness and beautiful growth for you. We are really coming to know yourself, being at peace with who you are, and really going with the flow of the cycles of life, and in particular your cycles as a person, as a unique person. So all the very best, lots of love. As always, I will post this to Facebook and Instagram, so look out for Living with Spice, and I will upload this video to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. You can also find your zodiac readings there, weekly and monthly zodiac readings, so you can check those out as well. Alright, take care. See you later. Bye.